Hey everyone, I wanted to do a sort of quick review of a soundtrack that recently came out from Waxwork Records, and that is indeed, believe it or not, the original soundtrack to the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Now, the interesting thing about this is, of course, the score was done by Toby Hooper and Wayne Bell, and it's sort of much more like an underscore, and it's very experimental because it's like it doesn't exactly use like music instruments. It's, you know, uses like a lot of different sounds and things and kind of mix together to create the atmosphere of the film. So it may not immediately, you know, think it's like, why would they make a soundtrack of that? Because it is so unique on the one end, very creative as well. And I think for fans like myself, the sounds that are there are so, like, they're just burned into my brain. And I am just as amazed and shocked and extremely happy that they actually put this out as a soundtrack, which obviously have this CD, but they also have an LP as well. So, but I'm a big CD guy. So just, you know, just real quick, obviously the cover is very simple with the original artwork, which I like. And there's the back right there with all of the tracks and everything. And there are 14 tracks. And just real quick, there's the disc inside, and it does come, and this is obviously a little booklet on everything. And what's cool about it is they were able to find a lot of the original elements. So they were able to really give it a fantastic restoration for this release. The funny thing is, when this first came in, so I started listening to it right away, and I just kind of wanted to listen to like the first maybe like 2, maybe 3 tracks, just to kind of get a sense, and then I was going to listen to the whole thing another time. So the first track begins, and it's literally the very beginning of the film when the hitchhiker is in the grave, and so like the very opening, and where you hear the sounds of him sawing and doing all that stuff. And it was just like, I mean, with that sound, all the sound effect, and I was just like, oh my god, don't tell me this is just in essence just a rip of the movie. You know, it's like, I can't, they didn't do that, did they? And I was like, you know, my heart kind of sank. Then it got to track 2, and then for the rest of the soundtrack, is just the score. So the sunken feeling was lifted, and I was so happy. And as I started listening to it, I ended up listening to the entire thing, because there's so many moments throughout where it's like, I mean, it just kind of hits me. I'm like, oh my god, that's that moment and this moment and that moment. And it's like it was such a great listening experience, again, especially if you know the film like I do. I can't even tell you how many times I watched the film over the years. But yeah, I have to give a massive shout out to Waxwork Records for getting a hold of those elements, doing the restoration and putting it out. And also thank you for putting it out on CD. I know they mainly put out LPs, but you know, on occasion I'll grab an LP more so for collector purposes. But please don't, you know, can you put some more stuff out on CD? I'm mainly a CD guy, so and just kind of a personal thing. But I'm glad this was out on CD. So anyway, yeah, I just wanted to kind of share this with you guys. Pretty sure this is still available at their website, Waxwork. I think it's waxworkrecords.com, I believe. So yeah, if you have any questions about it, or if you've gotten it, definitely let me know your thoughts. As a, you know, soundtrack collector like I am, I'm still blown away. We actually have the soundtrack to the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So yes, I couldn't be happier. So as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next one.